Welcome everybody to Snippet Reviews. My name is Ricardo, and like the first video before me, we'll go through some news before we go into reviews. Okay. Big news that I've gathered from last month include Big Hero 6 series is coming through. The trailers are already out, and you can find it in IO9. Andrew Lincoln, who you might see as the main character in the Walking Dead series, is leaving after season 9. It seems he's gonna be appearing for 6 more episodes. This might have come as a shock for some people because the series seems to be an ending. But it seems that he might be already tired of it or don't know where it's going. This opens up great possibilities for the franchise because it had become a little bit stale, and so they might be forced to improvise and get the show running, or they might decide to cut it short and end it at 9 seasons. There is a Maleficent sequel coming out. It will star Angelina Jolie and Elle Fanning again. The first movie was pretty good. I'm not sure if I like the Maleficent is the good guy angle, but it's always interesting to see those movies like that. It's never the same. It's not the same story we know, and so who knows? Maybe this movie is also pretty good. Moving on, Top Gun 2 has started production. Tom Cruise tweeted a picture of himself in pilot garments walking in the tarmac and just saying he's ready. It seems Val Kilmer is also going to return as Ice, and they're looking to cast a young actor for the son of Goose, who, if you remember from the first movie, died. This looks like it's gonna be a really cool movie. We'll see how it goes, and it's been quite a while since the first one, so hope they do a good movie with that. Also, IGN reports that Helena Bonham Carter is reporting talks to play a Bond villain in the next Bond movie. You might remember her as Bellatrix Lestrange, or usually the wife of Johnny Depp in the Tim Burton movies. She's a pretty great actress, and I'm actually pretty excited about this because she made a fantastic villain in the Harry Potter series. Also, we have more. We're gonna have more Legion, which has been renewed for season 3. If you haven't watched it, it's kind of a mess of a series, but in a good way. Like, it's very crazy. It's purposely made so that you feel a little bit like the characters who are a little bit lost and don't know what's real and what's not. News of the renewal of the season came after the first episode came out in Hulu. And it just, it's a good series. You just don't know what's going on, but that's part of it apparently. Then Patty Jenkins has tweeted a couple pictures for Wonder Woman 1984. The second Wonder Woman movie will be set in the 80s. Apparently Steve Trevor is gonna be in it and wearing a fanny pack. And we're already seeing the first picture of Kristen Wiig before her transformation into the villain. I'm actually pretty excited about this because I love the first movie, and I think that they could do some great things moving forward without the Snyderverse. Make it a little bit more hopeful, a little bit less greedy. In same news for DC, Geoff Johns, who is one of the best comic writers for the company and was working as president of the entertainment unit for TV and movies, has decided to step down It seems he was a little bit unhappy with not being able to actually get his hands on stuff, and he's gonna be starting doing production and writing for some movies and series. uh, he's leaving Jim Lee as the president, and I'm pretty sure that this is actually gonna be a good move by DC, because both of them love comics, both of them know the material. Jim Lee is actually the co-editor for the whole DC unit, and having Jeff Jones, who literally revitalized the Green Lantern comics, into the writing part, it's gonna be a really good thing. And now we're gonna move into the reviews. Since it's been a while since I did the last video. Sorry about that. I was moving. It's been crazy. I watched a couple movies. We'll start with Solo, a Star Wars story. I thought it was a really good movie. Well, really, it's a good movie, not a really good movie. Good heist. It has that old western feeling, but in space. They could have done so much more if they weren't so focused on doing the Easter eggs and callbacks to the TVs and the series and the movies. But it's not a bad movie by any chance. Alden Ehrenreich, who does the character of Han Solo, does a fantastic job in it, especially considering that as soon as you go into the movie, you always think, oh, I'm gonna see Han Solo, so you picture Harrison Ford. He actually does his own thing and keeps it it's really good the way he does it, because it's nothing like trying to be Harrison Ford. He makes it his own, and given that in this movie Han Solo is more naive and hopeful instead of cynic, it's a good fit. I can't wait to see if they decide to do a second or third movie, because apparently he's been signed for a trilogy. And given time and a good writer, they could do better. Just focus on him instead of, the callbacks. That would be cool. I really did also love Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian. He steals the show and every scene he's in. And I love Woody Harrelson's character Beckett, because it's kind of what Han Solo is in the A New Hope and moving on. So if you didn't watch it, just wait until it's in DVD, because I think it's already off the movies. But I think it's definitely worth the watch. The next movie I saw was Hotel Artemis. Hotel Artemis. Sorry, it's weird name. It's another heist movie, but this one starts with the heist and goes wrong, and has the main characters go into a hotel for criminals. Set of rules, they can kill anybody and stuff. It revolves around 4 criminals in the hotel, the nurse, and the situation all around. It seems like in Los Angeles there's a riot going on, and so people are like bunkered down there. And of course, because criminals movies, everything goes wrong. It's a pretty cool movie. It has that John Wick feel to it. The plot is very simple, but Jodie Foster, Dave Bautista, Jeff Goldblum, Jen Sterling do a fantastic job with it. Actually, all of the actors elevate the material and make it a better movie than it has any right to be. I would definitely watch it. And if you can't watch it on the theater, again, watch it in your house, because it's a good movie to watch. The next movie I saw was Ocean's 8, and wow, there's a lot of heist movies this summer, right? Sandra Bullock does a great job as the point man for this franchise reboot, basically. It's the first job she does after getting out of jail, and she gets her crew together and kills it. Like the movie's fantastic, It has that Steven Soderbergh feel. Right now, it's not Steven Soderbergh, so it feels a little bit forced sometimes. But given that the franchise has that whole feeling that he gave it, it's a pretty good one. The rest of the actresses are great, and I think that they're gonna try to do Ocean's 9 and 10, and that way we have 6 movies. Um, if you really like Ocean's 11's reboot with George Clooney, I would definitely watch this one because it has all the right moments, all the whole things. Its story is very similar, but it has its own thing, so it's not as repetitive as you might think it is. I would definitely watch it. And lastly, I saw Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Tell you the truth, I'm slightly disappointed about this movie. I was expecting more of it, but it's entertaining. It's just everything is in your face. And there's a lot of callbacks and Easter eggs that they literally shove down your face. And it's a fine movie. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard does a great job, like they did on the first one. But unfortunately, the script is it's not subtle at all. I would say it, if you like dinosaurs and action movies, just go and watch it. But it's not like an amazing movie. Um, that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments. If you think I'm wrong about anything, I want to hear your comments. Well, read them. And if you think I'm crazy, again, just write it down. You can always subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, share this video. We'll appreciate it. And given the state of the world, just try to be more kind, okay? Try to help somebody. It's always great when you do that.